Yes, all of you. Yes, can you hear me? Am I audible to you all? Yes, okay. Again, the students are requested to start their video, please. Please start your videos. Yasha, Shraddha, Mahi. Okay, so can we start? No problem. Astha and Nishtha. Let's start with the class now. In the yesterday class, we have talked about who are worship and why do we worship somebody or something. Okay, who is going to tell me what are the two reasons in Jainism which make somebody to be worshipped by us? What are those two reasons because of which we worship somebody? Yes, raise your hands and answer. Who is going to answer me this question? Why we worship somebody? I have told you the two reasons because of which we worship in Jainism. What are those reasons? Yes, Rijul, say.
Because of their qualities, what they have achieved, we want to achieve what they have achieved too. Like there are idols.
Yes, that's true. There will be many reasons because of which we worship somebody. But what are those two qualities because of which somebody is worshipped in Jainism? Yes, Rijul, unmute yourself.
Namaste, Pratiti ji.
Yes, should I help you in
Yeah.
Rijul?
My daughter could not join today. My daughter Manasvi could not join today.
Okay,
Are you
no
able to hear
problem.
me? So, is the recording will be available, or can you
Yes,
send me the?
we are recording the class, and I'll see how we can give you the recording. In which way?
Okay, if I share my email ID with you,
Yeah,
will you
sure,
able to send me?
Yeah, please. In the chat box, share your email
Send to
ID.
you.
Yeah.
Send to
Okay.
you or the host.
You can send it to the host also.
Okay.
Do one thing. Send it to me also and to the host also.
Okay, sure. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Yes, Rijul. Back to the point.
One thing, I was trying to unmute myself, but it says like the host unable to unmuting something. I wasn't able to unmute, basically.
Okay.
So Sarvagata and Vitrakta.
Yes, sing.
Sarvagata and Vitrakta.
Yes, Sarvagita and Vitrakta. These are those two qualities because of which we worship somebody. It's not this that if somebody has the complete Vitrakta and the complete Sarvagita, then only we worship them. If in the portion also, if somebody have those things, like the monks, they are not complete Vitragi. They are not Sarvagya, but they have the right knowledge, which is important. It's not important to know whole world. It's important to know yourself. It's important to know about your soul. And if somebody has the knowledge of his soul, and the knowledge means he not only have the knowledge, but he also have he also have the right faith on the knowledge of the soul, and the conduct also according to then that only, then those monks are also worshipped by us, because they have the vitrakta also, they are vitragi also, they are non-attached also, they don't have any aversion towards anything, and at the same time they have the right knowledge also about their soul, about the seven tattva. You know the names of seven tattva, Yasha? Okay, so basically to know the whole world is not important, but to know the right meaning of seven tattva is more important. And in that also to know about my soul, not about the general soul, but about my soul. To know about my soul is more important. And the one who have those two qualities, the non-attachment and the omniscience, or we can say the sarvagita, or the complete knowledge, or the right knowledge and right faith, they all are worshipped in the Jainism. Okay, tell me one thing. Who is prior in Jainism? The person or the quality or the attributes? Yes. Yes, Mahi.
The attributes, the qualities.
Yes. Yes, the attributes. Can you give me some example of this? That how can we say that in Jainism, the person is not important, the particular person is not worshipped, but the qualities are worshipped? Who can give me an example for this? Yes.
We worship all the Bhagwan, all the Siddh Bhagwan that have like Vitragta and Sarvagita, even if we don't know all of their names.
Yes, of course. And you know what's the benefit in worshipping the attributes and not the particular person? Because the time period of the particular person is limited. Mahavir, we worship Mahavir Bhagwan, but if we only worship Mahavir Bhagwan and not the attributes because of which we are worshipping Mahavir Bhagwan, what will happen? The time period of Mahavir Bhagwan is limited. After this era, there will be like there will be all destruction in the Madhyalok where we are living, at the place where we are living. All the things will be destroyed, nothing will be left, and the names of the persons will be forgotten, the places will be forgotten, and they will be destroyed. So the name of Mahavir Bhagwan will also be forgotten. Now, if we want to worship somebody, now to whom we'll worship now? Because the time period of Mahavir Bhagwan is gone. Now this one is a new era. You know who were the like right now we have 24 Tirthankaras from Adinath to Mahavir. We have these 24 Tirthankaras. Before this era, who were 24 Tirthankaras? Do you know this? In every era, there are new 24 Tirthankaras. Not only these 24 Tirthankaras will remain every time. They have become Siddh, but in every new era, we'll get new 24 Tirthankaras. But we know the present 24 Tirthankaras and not the past one. They are forgotten. More and more we know only the one, the of the last era. We only remember the names of those 24 Tirthankaras and not before that era. So if we're going to worship only the particular persons, the Jainism, the religion is also become limited. This will also remain for the short period of time. But if we'll worship the attributes, so attributes are never forgotten. They can never be destroyed. Nobody can, take away the attributes from the world, from this this place where we are living. So what will happen if, even if those particular person who were possessing those attributes and because of which we were worshipping them, if they were also forgotten, we have those attributes which can be possessed by some any other person also, and we are going to worship them. Okay, got my point? Why we worship the qualities and not the particular person? If we are worshipping right now the president of India, the prime minister of India, who is Narendra Modi, if we are respecting him and not his position, what will happen when he is going to die? We have nobody to respect the position of prime minister. We don't have anybody because he had died. He will die for after some time. But no, we are not respecting that particular person. We are respecting him because of that position, of the position of the prime minister. Now, whosoever will come on that position, we are going to respect him. We are going to obey him. We are going to follow his rules and regulations, whatever he'll give to us. Okay, so that's why we worship the attributes, the qualities of the person, and not any particular person is worshipped in Jainism. If I have those qualities, I will be worshipped. If Yasha has those qualities, Yasha is going to be worshipped by everyone. If Astha, Nishta, or Rajul, or whosoever have those qualities, we are going to be worshipped by everyone. Okay, got my point? Now, my next point is, why do we worship scriptures? They are not vitragi, they are non-living things. They don't know anything. Then why do we worship them? Astha, say.
They are Shastras are also called like Janmani, which means the voice of Jinendra Bhagwan,
Very
and
good.
they say like talk about Vitrakta and how you can attain it.
Yes, yes. When we were learning yesterday, we have learned this, that not only the one who are Vitragi and who are Sarvagya are worshipped in Jainism, but the one who teaches us also how to become Vitragi, who teaches us how to tread on this path, how to get the path of happiness or the path of liberation, or how to become Vitragi. The one or the thing who teaches us this are also worshipped in Jainism, and that is why Dev, Shastra, and Guru, the true God, the true scriptures, and the true monks are worshipped in Jainism. Okay, let's continue with the next point. I'm going to share. Can you see on your screens? Yes, okay. So we have learned this. Who is worshipped? Why someone worshipped and praised? So who is worshipped? Jain religion is a religion of non-attachment. In it, only those are worshipped who tread on the path of non-attachment or teach ways on how to tread on the path. Only those who have superior knowledge and are non-attached are worshipped in Jainism. Okay. Now, Sache Dev, Sache Guru, and Sache Shastra. True God, true monk, and true scriptures are those who are worshipped in Jainism. Who comes in Sache? Yes, tell me one thing. Who comes in Sache? Who are Sache?
Arahant Bhagwan and Siddh Bhagwan.
Arhant Bhagwan and Siddha Bhagwan. They are Sache. And who are true monks? Yes. Who else we have in the class? Yes, Yasha, can you say who are true monks? Okay, no problem. Ask me, I'll unmute you.
Okay,
Yes,
thank
yes,
you.
yes.
I think true monks, like, do you want me to describe qualities or like acharyas and upadhyas
And Acharya Upadhyay
and sadhu?
and sadhu. Yes. So out of 5 Panch Parmeshthi, we have two god and 3 monks. Arhant and Siddh comes in the god, and Acharya Upadhyay Sadhu comes in the monks. Okay. And Sache Shastra are the 2 scriptures, which are the words of Jinendra Bhagwan, our true god. Let's talk about the god. Those who are Vitragi and Sarvagya are Sache Dev. Now tell me one thing. If somebody is Sarvagya, who can tell me the definition of Sarvagya? Who is Sarvagya? Yes, Mahi.
They know everything.
They know everything. Now, what comes in everything? I want the elaboration of everything. Yes, yes, Mahi.
The past, present, and future of all of the teen lok.
Okay. Yes, the teen lok. And what about the alok? Is there any alok exist? No?
Alok is just akash. It's just space.
Yes,
Anything
it's the
outside.
yes. There. If we want to divide this world into 2 parts, it has 2 parts. That is lok and alok. Now, what is this lok and alok? And we call it lokakash and alokakash also. What is this lok and alok? So, where we find all the 6 substances, Jeev, Pudgal, Dharma, Dharma, Akash, and Kal. You know the names of 6 substances?
Yes.
So, we'll find where the place where we find all the 6 substances is the place we call it lok, and where there is no not where there does not exist all the 6 substances but just the akash, only the akash dravya is there, and not all the 6 substances, that place is called alok. Okay, so lokakash and alokakash, lok and alok. Now Sarvagya Bhagwan knows the lok or alok also. Yes, he only knows the lok, or he also knows the alok also.
He also knows the alok.
Yes, he also knows the alok. So if we want to elaborate the definition of Sarvagita, we can say the one who knows the lok and alok also, all the substances, all the 6 substances, all the attributes of 6 substances, all the modification of the attributes of all the 6 substances. That is called Dravya, Gun, and Paryay. 6 substances are called Dravya, their attributes are called Gun, and their modifications are called Paryay. So Sarvagita means the Sarvagya Bhagwan is the one who knows the 6 Dravya, all their Gun, and all their Paryay, the past, present, and future also. He knows everything. The one who knows everything is Sarvagya. In Hindi, Sarvagya means, Sarva means everything, and Gya means to know. So the one who knows everything is Sarvagya. Now tell me one thing, which thing comes first, Vitragita or Sarvagyata? The god is Vitragi and Sarvagya. Which thing comes to him first? The Vitrakta or the Sarvagyata?
Vitrakta.
Okay, and how can you say this? That Vitrakta comes. Yes.
Sarvagya is like Kevalyani. So Vitrakta, I'm pretty sure is. Oh wait, I forgot that.
Yes. Okay. Who else wants to answer the same question? Which things come first? Yes, Astha.
You have to be Vitragi first, because if you're Sarvagya first, then you will have like the proud feeling that you know
Yes.
everything, and yeah.
Of course. That's the, like we can say, this is the logic behind this, that why the god or anybody, why they become Vitragi first and Sarvagya afterwards. Because see, if we know everything without becoming Vitragi, what will happen? We like if something bad is happening to the one with whom we are attached, we'll become sad, because we are not Vitragi right now, and without non-attachment and without the attribute of not aversion, we know everything. And when we know everything, what's happening to us, we are having attachment with somebody and we have more aversion with somebody. So that is why Vitragta comes first. And when you are Vitragi, now whatever you know, you have like, you don't have anything to do with it. Not even you are getting attached with somebody or something, and in the same way you are not getting aversion with something or somebody, because first you have become Vitragi and now you are becoming Sarvagya. Secondly, we are worshipping the monks also, and those monks are they are not Sarvagya, but in some portion they are Vitragi. And when their Vitragta completely, attained by them, then only they'll become Sarvagya. So monks can be Vitragi, but they are not Sarvagya. They don't have everything to know. They don't know everything, but they are Vitragi in some portion. In some point of view, they are also Vitragi. And by walking on those stages, we have some stages on which they walk or on which they, move on. And by walking on those stages, when they reached on that stage where they can become Vitrag, where they can attain the complete Vitrakta and can attain the Sarvagyata, at that time those monks only become the god. There are some other god and the monks are different. No, monks are only the one who become the god afterwards, when they attain the complete Vitrakta and the Sarvagyata. Okay, so those who are sorry, those who are Vitragi and Sarvagya are Satyadev. What are Vitragi? Those who are free from delusion. What is delusion? Delusion means the mithyatva, the wrong faith. Wrong faith of what? You have the wrong faith, but you need something now to have faith on, whether it's right or wrong. So wrong faith about what? Which is called delusion. Yes. Say, who wants to say? Yes, Mahi.
The wrong faith on the soul and the Satattva. And
yes, the wrong faith about the soul and the Satattva. Or we can say, yesterday we talked about the soul and the non-soul, right? So having attachment towards the non-soul and not knowing about the soul, which is me. Okay, the thing you are looking right now, when you go in front of the mirror, to whom you see? Yes, Nishtha, tell me. When you go in front of the mirror, what do you see?
The
Who do
reflection
you
of
see?
the reflection of myself.
The reflection of your soul? Okay. Is soul
Of
visible?
of my body. Of
Yes,
the body.
of my body. Right now we are saying this, that I see the reflection of my body, but actually in our mind, in our faith, yes, Rachel, you wants to say something?
Yes, you highlighted the omniscient part of the Catholic.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. So when you go in front of the mirror, right now, yes, when we are answering, we say this, that I see the body, I see the reflection of my body, but actually when you go in front of the mirror, you don't think this, that this is my body. What you think? This is me. You think it or not? Have you ever happened to you that when you go to in front of the mirror and you saw, oh, this is my body? No, never. We think that this is me. Am I good? Am I looking good? Am I looking bad? If my skin is toned or not, tanned or not, if I am looking fat or thin, and everything, whatever we think about ourselves, we think this, that this is me. If we are not looking good, we are worried. If we are looking good, we'll become happy. If we are become fat, we'll be worried about losing our weight. If we are thin, we are worried about to gain the weight, right? So we are not thinking that this is the soul and my this is my body and my soul is different. No, we think that this is only me. Whatever we are seeing with our eyes, we think this is me. When we come in this world, we think that the one who has given birth to me is my mother and father, and they are my siblings, and they are my relatives, and all. Are they your mother and father? Are they your relatives? Are they your siblings? No, nobody is mine. Other than this soul, nobody is mine. But when we have this, this feeling that this body is me, they all the things which are connected with the body are mine, and all the worldly pleasures can give me the pleasure. All the sensory pleasures can give me the pleasure. This is called delusion. This is illusion because this body is not me. If this body is me, can I have this body forever? Tell me, can I have this body forever? No. I had the different body in the different age. In the previous birth, I have the different body. In this birth, I have this body. In the next birth, I'll get the new body. And if I am changing this, it means this is not me. I am the one who is everlasting, who will remain with me forever. And what is that? My attributes. My soul is me, and that's it. So when you have the feeling of this, that only the soul is me and all the non-soul is not me, that is the it means that you don't have the delusion. You are free from the delusion. Attachment means the rag, the moha, the feeling of liking somebody. Aversion is the feeling of disliking somebody, and the one who doesn't, who do not have these things, delusion, attachment, and aversion, is called vitragi. In Hindi, we call it the one who does not have moha, rag, and dvesh. Moha means the delusion, rag means the attachment, and dvesh means the aversion. Okay, so who is called vitragi? Who is going to tell me the 3 Hindi words? Okay, let's ask to Yasha.
Vitragta, Sarvagita, and Hitoteshe.
No. The one who is Vitragi, what three things he doesn't have? Those three things I have told you right now.
Delusion, attachment, and aversion.
Yes, I want the Hindi words. Do you know? Okay, let's ask to Astha.
The soul who doesn't have moha, rag, and dvesh.
The one who doesn't have moha, raga, and dvesh is called Vitragi. Okay? Or not having these three things, moha, raga, and dvesh is called Vitragta. Vitragta is the attribute and the quality, and Vitragi is the person. Now the Sarvagya. Who is Sarvagya? Those who know all the substances of the world along with their attributes and modes or the modification at the same time. In the 1 second, he knows everything. Can you believe this? Can it happen? Yes, it happens. And it happens every time, every second, and every moment with Sarvagya Bhagwan, that he knows everything at every moment. All the 6 substances, all their attributes and all their modes or modification. The one who is Sarvagya is also called omniscient or Keval Jnani. Okay, let's come to the next point. Kinds of Sachadev. Who are Sachadev? So, as we have told you, you have also told me, 2 types of Sachadev are Arhant and Siddh. Now tell me one thing, what is the difference between Arhant Bhagwan and Siddha Bhagwan? Who is going to tell me one by one, one reason you have, one difference you have to give me. Okay, first Mahi will say the one difference between Siddha and Siddh and Arhant Bhagwan.
Arhat Bhagwan has only destroyed the 4 Ghati karma, while Siddh Bhagwan has destroyed all 8 Ghati and Aghati karma.
All the 8 karmas, yes. So the first difference between Arhant and Siddh is there are 8 types of karmas. Okay, and those 8 karmas are further divided into 2, Ghati karma and Aghati karma. Now, Arhant Bhagwan have destroyed only 4 Ghati karma and not all the karmas. And Siddh Bhagwan has destroyed the Ghati karma also and the Aghati karma also. So the first difference is this, that Arhant Bhagwan has destroyed 4 karmas and Siddha Bhagwan has destroyed 8 karmas. Yes, Rajul.
Another difference is that Siddhadev, they don't have a body, like they've already attained moksha.
Siddha Bhagwan has the body, and Arhant Bhagwan
still does.
Yes. You have said opposite. Siddha Bhagwan does not have the body.
Siddha Bhagwan does not have body.
Yes.
Arhant Bhagwan does. That's what I said.
Yes. So Siddha Bhagwan, they do not have the body. They are without body. They are pure soul. They remain as a pure soul. Whereas Arhant Bhagwan are still in the world, and that's why they have the body. Okay, so the second difference is this, that Arhant Bhagwan is with the body, and Siddha Bhagwan does not. Siddha Bhagwan do not have the body, and that is why in Hindi we call them, Arhant Bhagwan is called Sakal Paramatma. Paramatma means God, and Sakal means the one who is with the body. And Siddha Bhagwan called as Nikal Paramatma. Nikal means without body. The God who is without body is called Nikal Paramatma. Yes. Who else can tell me some other difference? Astha and Nishta, can you try?
Arihant Parmeshti has 46 mulguns and Siddh Parmeshti has 8 mulguns.
8 mulguns. Very good. Basically, Arhant Bhagwan, the 46 mulguns are most of those mulguns are attained by no, wait. 46 mulguns are only with the Tirthankar Arhat. Okay, only the Tirthankar have the 48 mulguns, but the general Arhants have only the 4 mulguns because they have destroyed 4 karmas. They have the 4 attributes or the 4 mulgun, and Siddha Bhagwan has destroyed 8 karmas. That's why they have 8 mulgun. And if we'll talk about the general Arhantas, they have the 4. And if we'll take Tirthankar also in this, only Tirthankar have the 46 mulgun, and not all the Arhantas have the 46 mulgun. Only the Tirthankar have the 46, and those mulgun also more than half of those mulgun are come in their life before becoming the Arhant. When they are in the when they are taking birth, when they are becoming monks, at those times those 46 some of the mulguns come in their life. But if we talk about the main mulgun, those are the 4, and those 4 mulguns are with everyone. With every Arhantas, they have those 4 mulguns. See, now let's see the screen. One who has destroyed 4 Ghatya karma attained Ananta Chatushtay. Ananta Chatushtay are those 4 mulgun. The mulgun of Arhantas are called Ananta Chatushtay because they are 4 in number, and preach for our benefit. This is the third difference we can say. The next difference we can say that Siddhas do not preach us. Siddha Bhagwan does not preach us. They do not teach us. But Arhant Bhagwan, they do preach us. And because of that only we have all this knowledge of Jainism, and we have all the knowledge of true facts about this world. So this can be the next difference between the Arhantas and Siddh, that Siddha Bhagwan, they do not preach because they live in the Siddhashila. This can be the next difference, that Siddha Bhagwan lives in Siddhashila, in the moksha, and Arhat Bhagwan is in the world, in the sansar. One who has destroyed all karma attained 8 special attributes and resides in Siddhashila. Okay, so this is the next difference, that they do not preach us, Siddha Bhagwan, and Arhant Bhagwan preaches. So this is your homework for yesterday, that you have to I'll ask you in the class what are the difference between Arhant and Siddh. Okay, so you have to remember this. You have to learn this. I'll repeat it again. Arhantas have destroyed 4 karmas. Siddhas have destroyed 8 karmas. Arhantas have 4 attributes or mulgun, which are called Ananta Chatushtay. Siddha Bhagwan have 8 attributes or mulgun. Arhant Bhagwan is with the body. Siddha Bhagwan is without body. Arhant Bhagwan preaches us. Siddha Bhagwan do not preaches us. Arhant Bhagwan lives in the world. Siddha Bhagwan lives in the Siddhashila. These are the basic difference between Arhant and Siddhas. Now let's come to the next point. Why are Sache Dev worshipped? Yes, Mahi, you want to ask something or say something?
Yeah, can you say one more time which one is Sakal and which one is Nikal?
Yes, Sakal means the one who is with the body, means Arhant Bhagwan. Arhant Bhagwan is Sakal Paramatma, and Siddha Bhagwan is Nikal Paramatma because he is without body. Okay, let's see the next thing. Why are Sache Dev worshipped? Why do we worship Sache Dev? So they have destroyed karma. They don't have the karmas. They are not in the bondage of any karma. We are in the bondages of karmas, and that is why we are unhappy. That is why we have to get the results of those karmas, and those karmas are suffering us every time. But because they don't have those karmas, and we also want to become like them, the free from the bondages of the karma. That is why we worship them. They neither have attachment nor aversion. They are vitragi. They know everything. They are sarvagya. Arhanta preach for our benefit. They are the one who preaches us. And this is the third quality of the Dev, Hitopadeshi. The one who is Vitragi, Sarvagya, and Hitopadeshi is also called the Bhagwan. So this is that quality because of which we also worship them, because they teaches us the good thing. Why do we why do we respect our teacher? Because it teaches us the good things, right? And the Arhanta one not only teaches us the good thing, but he teaches us how to become like him. He teaches us how to work on the path of happiness and how to get the ultimate happiness. That is why he is worshipped. We wish to become like them. We are worshipping them, we are adoring them, we are praising them, we are idolizing them just because we also want to become like them. They tell us the path to happiness. Okay, so because our ultimate aim is to become happy, our main aim, the last aim, is to become happy and to get the liberation and not to suffer anymore. If we want, you are in some problem and you need some amount of money and you don't have that. If somebody come and give you that amount of money, what will happen? You will become happy. You will be, and you think that this person is the one who has helped me in my bad time, and now you are going to respect him for the rest of your life. Yes or no? You are going to respect him for the rest of your life. You will be obliged by him. You always say thank you to him. You will be thankful to him just because he has given you a little amount of money which you needed at your bad time. Now, Arhan Bhagwan is the one who is giving all his property to us. All the treasure he has, he is giving to us. That is why we are worshipping him, because he has given us the key to the palace of happiness. He has given us the key to happiness, the key to which can make us free from all the sufferings, and that is why we worship him. They tell us the path to happiness. That is why we are so thankful to them. We are so obliged to them and so respectful towards them. That's why we worship them. Now, what are Sache, which are called Sache Shastra? Definition is this: the teachings of Sache Dev or Sache Shastra. This is mainly Sache Shastra are those which are the teachings of Sache Dev and which is in the written form. You know what? This written form is right now we can see this written form. But before before this time, the people are so intelligent and their memory is so sharp that they don't need the written scriptures. Only by conversation or only by teaching verbally, they learn everything. Like I am verbally I am teaching you, and if somebody has the very sharp memory, what will happen? They will memorize everything. But after a period of time, what happens? The memory of the people started, weakening. Their memory become weak, and they cannot remember or memorize everything. And that is why the method of written scripture started. the time comes when it's needed that we have to write the scriptures so that the scriptures can help the other generations also, to the coming generations also. Because if I know everything and I'll teach you, what will happen? That teaching will remain for the short group of people only. It will not, we cannot spread the teachings just by the particular person. But if we'll write the scriptures, if we'll have the written thing, if we have the written Jinwani, we can spread the words of Jinendra Dev all over the world, and to the uh, big group of people, more group of peoples, and more at more places also. So Satya Dev definition is teachings of Satya Dev. When we have them in the written form, they are called Shastra. Satya Dev are omniscient, so their teachings are 100% true. Why we know this? That whatever is written in the Shastra is true. So if you are saying something wrong, is because of two reasons. If you are lying or if you are saying something wrong, you'll do this because of two reasons. The first thing is this, that you have some, hidden reason because of which you are lying, or because of which you are saying wrong, because of which you are not telling correct thing or the true thing, because you have some hidden reason. That hidden reason may be because of your attachment towards anything, or because of the aversion towards anything. You haven't done homework and you went to the school, and your teacher is scolding everyone who hasn't done the homework, and you told that, no ma'am, I have done my homework. Why you have told her, why you have said lie to them, why you lied to them? Because you are attached with your body and you don't want to get beaten, or you don't want to get scolded by her. So if you are saying wrong, if you are saying, if you are telling a lie and not saying the right thing, is because of the, because of moh, raga and dvesh. And the second thing is this, you are telling lie because you don't know, because you don't have the correct knowledge. Now, why the teachings of Shastra are 100% true? Because the one who has taught all those things, who has the words which are written in the Shastra, is of those who are Vitragi. Because they are Vitragi, they don't have any reason to lie. And because they are Sarvagya, they don't have any reason of not knowing anything, because they know everything. And because they know everything, whatever they will say will be correct. And because they don't have any attachment or aversion towards anybody, they don't tell a lie. That is why whatever written in the Shastra are 100% true. Arhanta Dev are preceptors of welfare. So is preached by Shastra. Because whatever they have, the Arhan Bhagwan, whatever he is saying, they are saying, is doing our welfare. So their words are also those. So their words are also the one who will do the welfare of the people, and so is the Shastra. Satya Deva non-attached. So is the path mentioned in the Satya Shastra. What we are getting from Satya Shastra? We are getting the true knowledge. We are getting how to work on the path of non-attachment, how to work on the path of Sarvagyata, because he has become Sarvagya. If somebody is the cricketer and now he'll become the coach, what he's going to be, what he going to teach us? He's going to teach us the cricket only, right? Why? Because he has worked on the path of that practice of the cricket. He has done so much. He has become cricketer and he knows that only. That is why he will teach us. He will be the coach of the cricket. Arhant Bhagwan if we want to be, if we assume him as the coach, what he will teach us? He will teach us that only what he knows. He is Vitragi and he is Sarvak, so he only teaches us how to become Vitragi and Sarvak. Okay? And the books and the scriptures and the Shastra, which have that same knowledge, will also teach us the same thing. Okay, so I think we should stop here only. Okay, let's take one more point. Why are Sache Shastra worshipped? So these are the teachings of Sachidev. So they are true and good. That is why we worship Shastra, because we are worshipping Arhant and Siddha. The words of Arhant and Arhant are also being worshipped by us. They explain the true nature of all substances. If we want to know the true nature of all substances, they can be preached by Arhant Bhagwan, but Arhant Bhagwan is not every time and at every place. So how can we get the true knowledge? So by the Shastra, we can get the true knowledge, because Shastra can be everywhere and at any place, right? At any time we can get Shastra. We cannot get Arhant Bhagwan to teach us every time and at every place, but Shastra we can get every time and at every place. That is why they are worshipped by us. They explain the true nature of all substances. They explain the true nature of the relation. They save us from getting distracted on the wrong path. They help us to discriminate among good and bad. We're going to elaborate about these points in the next class. And here only we are finishing our class. The next topic, or the next this topic only will continue in the next class, in the tomorrow's class. Okay. Anybody has any questions, any queries, any doubts? You want to ask something? Asta and Nishtha, understood the class today? Yes. Okay then. So let's finish the class at this point, and we'll continue the class with the same topic tomorrow. Okay. Jai Chinendra. Let's recite Namokar mantra and we'll finish the class. Namo Arhantanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Ayariyanam, Namo Vachayanam, Namo Loe Savvasahulam. Jai Chinendra, all of you. Jai Chinendra.
Jai
Jai Jinendra.
Jinendra.
Thank you.